Hello everyone. This is an unusual video to make at 6 a.m. in the morning for my first video back. My first video. I did promise you guys a laugh, you lose video. I will make that soon. And I promise. But I think I have something more exciting for us. If you guys can't hear the music already, which I have not known, editor me tell me if that's the case right here. Anyway, we're playing Doki Literature Club. So, this is the second take technically, by the way, guys, because I messed up the first time. Point is, this is my first time playing the game. Never played it before. I haven't even made a game yet. Look. So, we are going to be playing Doki Literature Club for the first time ever. I don't know what censoring is going to be done, but you guys will find that out after the video is done. I don't know if there's anything explicit, but I do know that if you are, if you easily get freaked out by a lot of, looks like a lot of stuff in this, then I should have loaded the game up on here instead of, just having already loaded. It said to those who are, I think, epilepsy, I don't know if it's epilepsy, but, I want to give you guys a warning that this is really just a big trigger warning. Contains acts of violence, etc., blah, blah, blah. I want you guys to enjoy the video. I don't want you guys to be scared of me for the rest of your life. Anyway, let's just get right in. Okay, I can't name myself anything controversial, and it's really sad. I'll name myself Bob. Because I have to go something simple. Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. But if she's gonna chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in the front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time! But maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh, that was me. My bad. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Bob. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Okay, I'm sorry for bringing back the daddy ASMR. I felt like doing that. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to it, even if you want to. I didn't do the moan at the end, guys. Anyway, what if you say Sayori? Let's just get into this video. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Bob, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh, that's me. That's not. I'm gonna talk normally for now. You told me you would join a club this year. I mean for myself. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Should I add a voice changer over when I speak Sayori? Who knows? Actually, I'll do second part. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Tell me I'm gonna keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I'm tired, okay? It is 6 in the morning and I have slept all night. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay! My girlfriend's gonna love this video. I know you're gonna watch this. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little bit more, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school days is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my stuff, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. I'm stuttering like crazy right now because I'm fast talking and I'm tired. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into class while I was spacing out. I look around and realized I'm only left in the classroom. I thought I catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you might need encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned this all out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. So, I did say this earlier. I'm going to pause here for 2 seconds. I am going to make a part 2. As I'm recording this, I'm just doing one half. So the recording that is done here will be done here. You guys will get multiple parts because I don't want to play through this entire game in one day. And I want to give you guys multiple consecutive videos. So I'll make a Laugh You Lose video after this though, and then I'll make part 2 when y'all decide on it. Unless I decided to go get cupcakes. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. That's me, my bad. I got around the room. Welcome, Sayori. I'm fried. Anyway, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. I'm gonna do deep voice for Yuri. Seriously, you bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Bobby. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Should I make Monica British? I'm not British. Russian? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I would never say that! Okay, let's get back to the video. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. That was way too good. That was way too good. I'm disappointed in myself. Oh, okay. Wait.
Hey, anyway, let's get back into the video. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have had a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! Wait, no, I said that wrong. That's right. You're welcome. It's great to see you again, Bob. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I have a girlfriend. I don't like you. I'm deleting her off my computer. Come sit down, Bob. We made room for you at the table so you can sit down next to me or Monica. What if I... Wait. What if I delete Monica early? Because I know there's like a file that you have to delete from your computer to get rid of Monica. If I do that now, would she disappear from the game? Ooh. Anyway. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I'm a little too excited.
Not about I make some tea as well.
Sorry. I'm enjoying myself. Then how about I make some tea as well? Sorry, I had to say it in a British accent because she said tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been a widened space so that there's one space next to Monica, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! The person who drew this did way too good for this type of game. Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so...
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Y'all happy? I did it. For y'all. Well, you know. This is a femboy. Just hurry and take one. Tsundere had a... My bad. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. This will be impossible to mute. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. My bad. I didn't read all of that. I was lazy. I'm trying to Google something. Okay, anyway, I'm probably not gonna get money from this. Anyway, I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her seeking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this for somewhere before? Haven't I heard this before? Made them for you or something, anything. I thought you technically did say, or he said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you dummy. Oh, damn. Tsundere.
Brianna, you're a tsundere.
Anyway, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get too intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
My bad.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant
that, I believe you. Well, tea.
Oh, I know it's me. My bad. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So it made you consider literature.
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel at home. Okay? Okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
Okay, my throat hurts. I'm gonna take a break. Excuse me. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Not true. Yuri also. I almost did the voice. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm sorry there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all that effort into something new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. It's like literature. So you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really glow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Monica must have really worked hard to find these three. Because maybe that's why they're so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Well, it's like keep both their level of enthusiasm about literature. Things you like to read. I like manga, but I don't know if it's upside down. I don't know if this says anything about it. Anyway, back into the video. I don't want to distract you guys for too long. Hopefully that doesn't fall down. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. They read my mind. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Wait. I said it in my mic. How do they know what I said? Can I rewind that for a second? I should have saved, and then I should have went back and said Shakespeare. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. And what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Because the thing is though about that is because they build off of stuff that they've made themselves, which is either the best thing or the worst thing. Which a lot of manga works. Oh, you can right click. Okay, I didn't know that. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I just figured out something I can relate to at a minimal level. I just Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. Or someone as gentle as you. I guess you said that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just dart over to me first. 2 seconds. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Get that back. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. And puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark emoji. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bob? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back on the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth about what's been on my mind for time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah might have convinced me to stop by, but I never said I made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Bob, you all, how am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend time every day with these girls. Not beautiful. My girlfriend's pretty. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping around, up and down.
Get off me! I'm in a relationship.
Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came by for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. It's cupcakes, so you can't blame me, though. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can eventually end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assessment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Bob, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Bob, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together because she always stayed after school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be having spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to each one of these girls. To one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Pick words. Okay, we doing Monica. Wait, can I not do Monica? I was gonna do Monica because I want to see if that would work. Because there's only 3 here. Oh, she jumped. Doki Doki. Bunny. Universe. Happiness. Lollipop. Bubbles. Kitty. Strawberry. Oh, I was hoping Monica would appear. Flower. Oh. Sweet. No.
I want Natsuki.
Melancholy? No. Heartbeat. Embrace? No. Pink. Sunset. Fluffy. Okay, hopefully I got Natsuki. Okay. So guys, that was Doki Doki Literature Club. Today we are just meeting the Dokis. I'm glad you guys came to watch this video. This is part 1 of. We'll see how many parts we make. I will update you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell. Hello neighbor, appear on screen right now. Okay, he did the thing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. I'm sorry for the delay in videos and all that. I thought I'd bring you guys a video today, so I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out, my little medieval peasants, because I'm tougher than all of you and you guys suck. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Bye.